Hello folks, and welcome to a bit of a strange extra video for Red Faction 2. You may be wondering, why am I watching this screen? Well, if you noticed the subtitle for this episode, or if you did, well, let me start again. If you notice the subtitle for this episode, you'll notice it's called, cutscenes or something to that effect. Yeah, I've found a way of making them work. If you go into the Red Faction 2 folder, if you buy it via GOG, go to GOG, go to the Red Faction 2 part, go to options. Down there, there'll be like just have a look at the different menus within options. There'll be one where you can one of the options within the menus, like there's the main option menu. Then there's a side one that comes from one of the things within the main menu. Will be like open folder. Go in there, then go within like PC media or something. Media is in the name. It's a folder. Go in there. You'll find movies. You probably have to download another player. It's .bik. That's the media file these are in. I'm using VLC right now, and it's working. I only watch one of these. Unlike like Red Faction 2, these will not be audio balanced or anything, because I'm just going to do a little bit of talking here, as I've just done, and let them play. Then when they're done, say adios and leave it at that. I won't be talking over them really, so they don't really need to be audio balanced. So just keep that in mind. They may be substantially louder than me, my talking now, or they could be substantially lower, so you may want to be ready on the audio controls. So yeah, I got these to work. I've only tested out like one, maybe two of them. That's it. I've also kind of queued them up to just play through them all. I don't know if that'll work. If it doesn't, I can go fix it in editing. So give me just one thing here. There we go. Just something about the screen. I'm not sure if you'll notice in post, but it just wasn't working 100% right. Just trying to adjust it here slightly. Give me one sec. I get a little bit obsessive about this. Okay, new. Yeah, that's the best we're getting. Wait. Yeah, that's the best we're getting. So, let's get into it then. Someday I'm gonna have to show you XSplit just so you know what the fuck I'm just doing here. I'm not sure if you can even see it on the screen while I'm messing around. But, yeah, I'll have to show you XSplit at some stage. So, at long last, like, it's been like a week or two since I last... Not two, but it's been over a week since I last got to record, so... At long last for me, I get to show you these. So, I hope you enjoy, folks. Just gonna go mute myself now. Actually, you know what? I won't. I just won't talk.
Nanotechnology, created by an Ultor scientist on Mars. Stolen, brought to Earth, stolen and stolen again, until we who are loyal to the Commonwealth possessed it. We were volunteers, eager to serve as Chancellor Sopot's secret weapon, an army of super soldiers. Fighters who were stronger, faster, and smarter than anyone else. But Sopot saw what he had created, and feared it. He ordered us destroyed. 2,000 soldiers transformed by nanotechnology. Nearly that number hunted down and murdered by Sopot's elite guard. And in our place, he created mindless abominations. We thought we would be heroes. Instead, we are renegades allied with the rebellious Red Faction. We are a squad of 6, nano-enhanced, united by our uniqueness in a common cause. Shrike, vehicles, a madman with a taste for speed. Quill, sharpshooter. A killer without a conscience. Tangier, covert reconnaissance. Secretive and deadly. Repta, heavy weapons, the ultimate destructive force. I am Molav, the squad leader. And he is Alias. Demolitions. For the honor of the Commonwealth, tonight Sopat dies. Nanotechnology, created by an Ultor scientist on Mars. Stolen, brought to Earth, stolen and stolen again, until we who are loyal to the Commonwealth possessed it. We were volunteers, eager to serve as Chancellor Sopat's secret weapon.
I don't know what's going on there, folks. I don't know why it just repeated itself. We'll keep watching and see what happens. I may have queued it up wrong. Maybe VLC is freaking out on me. Actually, let me full screen it here. I'll tab out, see if it's actually been... Yeah, the full screen is still recording. Brilliant. That's beautiful. Yeah. We'll play through... Actually, yeah, we'll just watch the full thing again in case they say anything differently this time. I doubt they will. It seems to be exactly the same. But, we'll watch it.
Fighters who were stronger, faster, and smarter than anyone else. But Sopat saw what he had created, and feared it. He ordered us destroyed. 2,000 soldiers transformed by nanotechnology. Nearly that number hunted down and murdered by Sopat's elite guard. And in our place, he created mindless abominations. We thought we would be heroes. Instead, we are renegades allied with the rebellious Red Faction. We are a squad of 6, nano-enhanced, united by our uniqueness in a common cause. Shrike, vehicles, a madman with a taste for speed. Quill, sharpshooter, a killer without a conscience. Tangier, covert reconnaissance, secretive and deadly.
Sorry for interrupting this again. You notice how these sound effects are slightly slow, like the sniper rifle, the person's dying, and then you hear the sound effect, they've got shanked in the back, then a moment later you hear the shanking. It's strange. Not sure if it's due to, you know, like it's somehow a mistake on my part, or they just fudge it up when they're making this. It's probably that. I don't know.
Repta, heavy weapons, the ultimate destructive force. I am Molav, the squad leader. And he is Alias. Demolitions. For the honor of the Commonwealth, tonight Sopat dies.
Been waiting. Need a gunner. Let's go, Alias. Oh, shit!
I'm just going to take my crack at explaining this one. Like the one you saw, you know, where you saw the bridge blowing up. That was the one where we detonated the bridge and there was no cutscene. The one after that was when we took out the radio tower. This one is probably Red Faction HQ after we take out Sopat. Though I have to say I do like the little, when you're you know the scene of you dealing with him, you're like, the character just walks up, hits him like kind of jankily in the face with the gun, and then wears his hat. I kind of want to say that also looks kind of weird and didn't look quite right, but whatever. Maybe it's just the graphics of the game as a whole, they just don't inherently look quite right. Maybe I'm just being overly critical. Or, it's like I said, it's been a while since I played it, so maybe my recollection is more poor than it actually was. It's putting a negative spin to it. I do like like that little touch though of your character wearing his hat. Nice little thing, you know? So this must be Red Faction HQ. I'm just saying this here because it may have been a week for me since the last recording. Yeah, around the last time I recorded this, or more, maybe a week and a half. It's probably been much longer for ye. I don't know what the schedule I'm going to be uploading this on. Once a day, once every 2 days, twice a week. 2 episodes once a week. I don't know. All I know is it's probably going to be much bigger of a gap for ye. So rather than inserting these at the correct time period, I could at least say it's probably here. So, just slot that in your memory. So anyway, back to it.
Alias, my heroic demolitions expert. You are just in time for my announcement to the squad. Soapbot's armies have declared their loyalty to me. I am now Chancellor of the Republic of the Commonwealth.
I don't understand. I thought we supported
the Red Faction, yes, I know. I think we all agree that Echo here is an ass. Where we differ is that you and Tangier support the Red Faction. They would destroy the technology that created us. I will use the nanotechnology as it should be used. I will create an army that cannot be defeated.
We trusted them, hailed them as heroes, but they got the drop on us, opened fire.
Ah, yeah. I witnessed it all.
Hero hid behind his desk.
Seems he didn't have a weapon.
It was symbolic. Our new government would have ushered in an era of peace.
Peace? Then what use would we be? We were created to fight. When Tangier arrives, you three will be declared enemies of the state and publicly executed.
I don't think so. All of you, put down your weapons. I'd kill them all, but Molov's army would be on top of us. There's a passageway behind the banner. Get out of here! Molov has unleashed the Processed and the military on the Red Faction.
Okay, quick interruption there. That certainly does explain why we're suddenly anti-Molov. Because, if you don't remember, it's just like, oh, come on back to Red Faction HQ, we celebrated its hero. Then it's black screen, then I'm in the streets. I assume I was on my way back and shit goes weird. But no, I actually made my way back unmolested. As the cutscene played out, just as you saw, things went down quite a lot differently. And also to keep in mind, this is the first time I've seen most of these. I saw the one that played twice. Yeah, I saw that before. Once. Actually no, twice. And like a cutscene, like the logos. I put them into this playlist. May as well give the people their credit, So I guess that explains that. What was going on there. My memory's after blanking weirdly, so I think there's another one of the, another cutscene after playing. Oh yeah, there was the, when we took out the sniper one, Quill, her thing played. Oh, my memory's janky. There's like 4. As you've seen, they're normally numbered, 1, 2, 3. At one stage, there's like 7. There's 7A, B, C, and D. I think these are all like, 4 different endings. I don't know for certain, but that'll be interesting. We'll see them all. I don't have to unlock it, so yeah.
Alias accepted a position as military advisor to the newly formed Red Faction government. When he retired many years later, his memoirs remained on the bestseller list for 17 weeks and were eventually made into a video game. Tangier survived her fall and was rescued.
I do like that nice touch. You know, his autobiography stayed on the bestseller list for 17 weeks. I was actually made into a video game. I just like that little touch at the end. I like it.
Rescued by a passing boat. Eventually, she emigrated to Mars, where she became executive vice president of security for the reorganized Altor Mining Company.
Of course.
Shrike remained in the Commonwealth and married into a family of circus performers. Eventually, he made his fortune as the star attraction at a new adventure theme park built on the remains of Sopot Island.
Of course.
Alias was decorated for his acts of valor and
just in case you couldn't hear me there over the you know, the cutscenes here, I was just like, of course, to Shrike's 10. Is that his name, or is Shrike? Shrike, that's it. I prefer to imagine he's Trike. Isn't that like a three-wheeled thing that kids go on? It's not quite a bike. It's, you know, it's got 3 wheels instead of 2, so it's a trike. I'm assuming that's how it works. Anyway.
Eventually accepted a position as military advisor to the newly formed Red Faction government. Tangier survived her fall and was rescued by Alias and Shrike. She went on to pursue a career in politics and became the Commonwealth's first chancellor as a result of democratic election. Shrike used his skills as a pilot to become a civilian consultant for the reformed Commonwealth Air Force. Alias was branded a mutant and a danger to the Commonwealth. At a public ceremony, he was stripped of his citizenship and sentenced to death. He managed a daring escape just prior to public execution and was never heard from again. Although Tangier survived the fall from Sopot's statue, she was never located. Her body was never recovered. Because of his odd appearance and psychological problems, Shrike ended up unemployed and homeless.
Oh, that's sad.
Alias was tried by the Red Faction government for the massacre in the Red Faction headquarters. Although the evidence of numerous murdered civilians was circumstantial, no one came forward to corroborate his version of events. He was convicted of murder and awaits execution.
But what about the fact the leader was there, and I guess even he wouldn't come forward? Alright. Or maybe... No. I was going to say, maybe cutscenes play out differently if, you know, you play evil, but then I would have seen the other cutscenes here. Ah, well.
Tangier was rescued from the harbor by a passing garbage scow. She fell in love with the boat's captain. They married, and she lived happily ever after on the boat with her husband, 6 children, 2 dogs, and 3 cats. Judged to be too unstable to be trusted, Shrike was thrown out of the Commonwealth by the Red Faction government. Eventually, he was shot down as he smuggled bootleg copies of electronic games into the Commonwealth from third world countries.
HQ.
So, there you go, folks. Just included those little bits at the end because those are actually on the list of movies, like cutscenes and whatnot. They're like in the